the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. See the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and looking at the Cavaliers. On the road, they know this is a winnable game, but it won't be easy. A quality team with their home fans behind them, always.
Listening to sounds of this demeanor.
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Say so. Say so.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. We welcome you this Thursday evening, hoping you're having a good one and are as excited as we are for this one. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr joining me in the booth. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Hart. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. They haven't had the year to this point they were hoping for, and it may be tough, guys, to right the ship for them.
You know, right now for the Lakers, they look like a different team than the one that was a cellar dweller last year. They've started the process of bringing success to this franchise.
Well, these guys have a lot of pride, Clark, and after such a tough season a year ago, I think they were really focused on making a daily improvement. And I think the whole organization at this point is very pleased with their performance so far.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the 5 down low. And so it's Cleveland with it. LeBron passes to Waiters. The dish to Love.
You know, Kevin Love is not just a great rebounder. He's one of the most complete offensive players in the league. He scores down low. He can make threes. There's not much he doesn't do offensively. Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up. Al Horford, the Dominican big man, won 2 titles with that great University of Florida team, actually back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. You really love his skill level. There's not much he can't do. He gets up and down. He's a terrific passer, and his mid-range jumper is spot on.
And Steve, for Horford, consistently a threat from mid-range. It's curious that he has struggled at the free throw line the last couple seasons.
Yeah, it must be something mental, because you think about what a good shooter he is from the outside. Some people have even thought maybe he should shoot threes from time to time. But the free throw line struggles, that's something that's bothered a lot of people over the years, and usually it's a mental block of some sort.
That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The drive by James. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Kobe. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And there's the pass to Verjao. He kicks to LeBron. To the inside. Waiters gets a wide open look. Goes up again, and it's Love laying it in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Love. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Blatt. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. LeBron outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. There's the triple. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. James dishes to Bergeron. Passes to Waiters. James kicks to Bergeron, and he gets the bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 24-point.
And he gave him great effort defensively as well, including a couple of blocked shots.
Here is Bergeron. 6 on the shot clock. Irving attacking. He goes up again. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Carlos Boozer. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Watson in for Kobe. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Watson. Jones against Johnson. Miller kicks to Dellavedova. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Heat.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there. Sean Marion with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk, and his game certainly could still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Watch the pass to Patterson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe gets the three-pointer to fall. Bledsoe's got 10 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Dishes it to Marion. Latre. Good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Now, here's Bloch. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And stolen by Miller. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Next Monday night, January 19th, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Don't miss it.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Marion is out there with LeBron James, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Here's James, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Irving dishes to Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. We've got to get their defense in gear. Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
The Lakers with the ball after LeBron James's miss. Back to Carter. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, "We're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time." Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points. Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the three-pointers, the field, and the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boozer comes in for Johnson. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Sean Marion. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
And Irving, super skilled, one of the league's best shooters, and he'd make a strong case for being the league's most elusive ball handler as well. Seems to get by his man pretty much at will.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got 8.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Irving's super quick with the ball in his hands. And when he gets to the basket, a master using spin and English to convert.
And Kevin, you know, the story is that growing up, the hoop in his yard had a big part of the backboard broken off on the right side, so he had to learn that spin and English in order to bank it in.
I like that story.
Necessity is the mother of creation.
And the Lakers with some changes. Patterson comes in for Vince Carter. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Bryant. The switch here also for Cleveland. Miller's checked in.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Irving with it. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Miller with a wide open look. Here's Love. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. 5th is Carlos Boozer.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line, but these are good shooters here.
Oh, I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. I mean, I know you're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
Now, here is Miller. Following the miss by Kevin Love. From deep. That is good. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Watson kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Patterson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Patterson passes to Bledsoe. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Good D by Irving. Miller dishes to Irving and stolen by Horford.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Offensive rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Boozer kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Patterson. An absolute pound from 3-point range. Patterson's got a pair of triples in the second out for Los Angeles. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Shot off the pick. And that one's good. Irving's got 10.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Patterson. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Boozer hits them both. Throws it from deep. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, you dominated the backboards. What allowed that to happen?
We know coming into the game it's a very good shooting team, and there's be a lot of offensive rebounds at times. They miss shots, and all 5 guys got to get in and help each other defensively and get them to clean up the rebound. So that was a point of emphasis, and it's good to see that we're doing that so far.
A team effort, no doubt, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a performance from Bledsoe here. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Kobe is out there with Bledsoe. And there's Carter. Then there's Boozer. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now, here is Irving. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, sharp-eyed NBA fans may have noticed, but a new addition to NBA jerseys this season. For franchises that have won a championship, there's a small gold tab on the back of the jersey collar. The tag has small writing showing how many titles the team has won. The Celtics and Lakers with a little extra bragging rights. Guys, what a nice touch.
Yeah, certainly a badge of honor. Doris, thank you.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who...
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Irving passes to Verja. Inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Horford, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
And now a look at Kyrie Irving here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. Averaging about 23 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate. And that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Johnson, he's checked in for Carlos Boozer.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 3rd in assists, 5th in scoring, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And when you look at the stats across the board, Clark, the one that jumps out at me, which you mentioned, is the assist per game. This is a team that really relies on offensive distribution, great spacing, good ball movement, and unselfishness, and that shows up in that assist total.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Off the inbound pass, and Kobe throws it down. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
James, a screen on Bledsoe. Waiters gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Waiters got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Carter kicks to Bledsoe. Jacks up a 3. And Vince Carter good for 3. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Here's Waiters. Here's Love. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. From deep 3-point range, and with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Carter.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Carter with the block. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. Here's Horford, and there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Irving. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Irving's got 12 in the game. And the Lakers call time here. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, they faced each other twice last season, and they split those 2 games in what really wasn't a season to remember for either team.
changes here for the Lakers. Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Horford. Patterson comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Watson in for Eric Bledsoe. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Steve referenced the series between these teams a year ago. And Clark, it's a good thing they matched up well against each other because they didn't match up well with too many other teams.
Well, that's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, we don't mean to make light of it, but the reality is neither one of them gave opponents very much resistance or too many problems. It was really a down year for both teams.
Tough seasons, you're right. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he'd better be up there, too, and I would agree with that.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Cavaliers leading. Irving dishes to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Kobe. Buries it down low. Kobe's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
James against Patterson. The drive by LeBron. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Nice finish there to give him the lead. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, maybe get a few more of those down the stretch.
Here's Patterson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Irving passes to Waiters. Irving kicks to Waiters. Inside runner. Outside Irving. Johnson against Marion. Knocked loose for the 3. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Bryant gets a wide open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Tune in Monday, January 19th. Paul George and the Indiana Pacers take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets, live from Houston. Don't miss out.
Lakers trail by 5. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. They're the 3 and the 4. Deion Waiters is out there with Mike Miller. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot.
That's demoralizing. They needed to stop there, and instead they give up 3 points on an open look.
LeBron outside. It's Miller on the wing. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Rebound the Lakers. Hoosiers got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They now take the lead. 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
And here comes LeBron. Pass to Thompson. inside. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 17 points for Dion Waiters. The Lakers trail. Bryant dishes to Boozer. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Bledsoe for three. Bledsoe with another miss.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
No one covering. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
That bucket in no time at all. Kobe's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And it's Miller penetrating. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Horford with the block. Boozer against James. For 3, Kobe. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Here's James. Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
They get it again. Boozer. And he banks in the layup.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Their shot's good from Love.
Well, they need those points, and he's the guy to go to right now.
He will be if the defense stays the same. He's got way too much height for that scheme to work.
Varejão with a screen on Kobe. The drive by James, and Cleveland again with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
That's good.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Kobe's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Miller with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Miller the pass to Varejão. Here's Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Kobe kicks to Carter. Back to Bryant. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bryant. Kobe's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've led by as much as 10. Raiders on the wing to the right side. And Varejão kicks to James. The feed to Miller. Back to James. There's the 3. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. That shot wide open. And now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
The drive by James, and Love gets it to go.
Well, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
And here's Kobe from the arc, and that's collected by Love.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
What a game for LeBron. 16 points and 7 assists.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. The three from Bryant. Varejao comes up with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kobe against LeBron. Love with the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bledsoe for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here.
Defensive foul. Vince Carter. That's his third personal foul.
Free throw good, James. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Feeds to Roten. To halt the run. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dellavedova, and Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both good from the line that time. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron fans obviously love seeing both you and Kobe on the floor out there competing. What does it mean to you in a game like tonight?
It means a lot to go against him. That's somebody I idolized when I was in high school, and to be on the same floor with him, 2 times a year is great. He's one of the best of all time, still one of the best in this league today, and it's always good going against someone that you know is going to compete every possession.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.